I am Chris, this is Salem, and this is our shopping list this week. We are playing a game we like to call Who Wrote That Shopping List? Let's do it! All right, so here is the list. Bigger than a normal Post-it note, nondescript white paper so far, to give you a little hint of what's to come. So folded up, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost a fifth section. So folded up for convenience in the pocket, but we will flip it over here and see the first thing on the list. First thing on a to-do list. So this is an actual to-do list. It's not set as a grocery list or anything like that, just a generic to-do list. And the first thing we need to do is get milk, and great handwriting, nice penmanship here. That's very, very nice. Nondescript milk, doesn't say what kind of milk. So this person is very obviously, they know what they like. They don't need to write. It's not, whoever wrote that is the person who is picking it up, I think, because they don't need to write, 2% milk, whole milk, skim milk, whatever. They just know, hey, I got to get my milk. And that's it. So after that, interesting one next, we have cocktail sauce. So with that, somebody obviously likes some shrimp. Can't say that I argue with that. Nothing wrong with some good shrimp, some seafood going good with some cocktail sauce. Maybe they got a party or something that's coming. Get together where they put some cocktail sauce. Otherwise, they're having shrimp tonight. I don't know. After that, we got fruit, and I've told my fruit plate story, so I won't talk about how expensive fruit is. But again, I think that leads me to believe that whoever wrote this list is the one doing the picking up, because it doesn't say apples, it doesn't say grapes, it doesn't say oranges. It literally just says fruit, so it's just nondescript. What kind of fruit they want. They know the kind of fruit that they're looking for. So maybe they get the same 2 or 3 fruit every time. Maybe they're like, I got to get bananas and I got to get apples, but I'm writing fruit on there just so that I know to go to the fruit section. I don't know. But this is not a list that you would write and then give to somebody else. Like it's not like a wife wrote a list for her husband to go get, right? Like this is like whoever goes to get this knows what they're doing, in my opinion, so far. So next, to go along with that, we have sliced cheese. And again, one thing that I learned as I grew older, being an adult, is how many different kinds of sliced cheeses there are. Did not know growing up that there were so many cheeses. There are, apparently. So sliced cheese to go along with, their other assorted of pretty healthy stuff going on so far, which will not change with juice. And same handwriting also, noticed, same handwriting through all of it. So same person, I believe, writing all of this, and that's probably the person who is picking it up. So, but again, juice, apple juice, grape juice, orange juice, cranberry juice, nothing specific. So we're left to believe that, yeah, this person probably repeat shopper for the same few things. So, and again, that tracks with the same thing with the last one, cereal. It doesn't say, Fruity Pebbles, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Special K, Total, Kix, whatever. There's no name brand of cereal, so it's the same. They know the kind of cereal that they like, and they know what to get. They just got to get to the cereal aisle. So underneath that, there's a whole bunch of empty space, but we're not done yet, because as we get close to the bottom, you see we have a Home Depot list as well. So at Home Depot, they are looking for white paint. So, they're not going, obviously this was not at a place like a Walmart or a Meijer that has a paint section. So this was probably an actual grocery store list. But then we have It's getting, there we go. White paint from Home Depot, and also of note, written, same handwriting it looks like, but also of note written on the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital paper list. So here's a look at the entire list right here. So obviously making multiple stops, trying to keep that all together. So what does all of this mean? Hopefully you have put together a few theories. Salem and I are going to put together a theory, and we are going to reveal it all in our final guess momentarily. Here's one last look. I'll give you a few more seconds to look at it, just so you can see. We'll start back up at the top, give you one more look all the way down so you can kind of take all of this info in and make your final guess, because this is ours. Okay, so we have taken a look, both Salem and I have taken a look at this list. We've gone over it with you, and we've gone back and forth, we've debated. She made a couple good points. I feel like I made a couple good points. And this is what we have jointly decided together, is we feel like this is a health conscious, crafty woman. I went out on a limb and went out to say that she is probably, she's young. She's probably in her mid to late 20s. She has some interest in some craft projects, or she's working on some stuff around the house for that white paint, and making multiple stops. So she is busy. She's got a busy life going. She's a young professional, so she's trying to get some stuff done for home and for the grocery store while she's out trying to make it, trying to only do everything in one trip, which isn't that the dream? The dream to get everything done in one trip. She's also, a very thoughtful and caring person with the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital paper here. So her notepad shows that she either has given to St. Jude in the past or is on their list for giving to something. So she's got a big heart, and really enjoys nondescript sliced cheese of we don't know what kind. But so that's what I think. I've plugged that into the AI image generator, and it is going to show in just a few seconds what Salem and I think this person looks like. Tell me in the comments if you think we got it right, if you think we got it wrong, what jumps out to you, and we will see you next time on another episode of Who Wrote That Shopping List.